We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. So digging in now, Amed Rosario, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Amed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one. Next up from New York, Jake Marisnick.
Number 16, Jake.
First pitch of the at-bat. Marisnick is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Comes set and the 0-1. Chopped to third. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Throw won't get him. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Jeff McNeil. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Kendrick. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Nationals, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Eaton is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Ramos has got it. And the throw is there to record the first out. Ready now, Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This one's down to third. Davis brings it in, and that's the second out. Digging in now, Juan Soto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Soto.
Now here's the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Eaton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now to the plate, J.D. Davis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Robinson Cano would be next. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1 pitch is at the knees and inside, but called a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The designated hitter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Davis is off at first with 2 away. Still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Eric Thames. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Eric.
Here's the pitch.
Thames.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Fouled off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eric Thames is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. And Kendrick has a base hit.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 2-0 to the Nationals DH in this one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now batting, Yoenis Cespedes, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
First delivery to him on the way. Now here's the pitch.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Suzuki has it. But no chance to recover. Cespedes is on at first after the strikeout.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
The center fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
In the dirt here. Throw over to third here, and he nails him at third. Great throw. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington moves it ball 4.
Pete Alonso.
First offering on its way. The 0-1 on its way. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jeff McNeil. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Rosario rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And now with 2 men on 3rd, oh my goodness, they're going to make the tag to end the inning.
Leading off for Washington, the 3rd baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Marisnick. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning. Victor Robles digging in now.
Victor Robles.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos.
Leading off for the Mets, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. Kendrick gets to it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. In now, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Michael Conforto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First offering on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he falls behind 0-2. The pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Eaton.
There's a drive out to left center field. On his way to second is Eaton. He'll get it into second. Around second now and headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he is out.
You're out. The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Ray Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Juan Soto to the plate now. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
The first baseman, number 9.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Thames behind 1-2. Don't want to forget about him. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And he's set down, 1 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
To the plate now, Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
2-1 to count. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Conforto is there to put it away for route number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting,
stepping in, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And it's fouled away. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time, just keeping him close. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
So he got him swinging. Starlin Castro becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded to the right. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher,
at the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the hardwood plate in these situations.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
The right fielder.
In now is Adam Eaton as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So here's Pete Alonso.
Leading off for the Mets, the first baseman. Pete Alonso.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh. 1-0.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Swing and a liner, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, digging for 2, and they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Wilson Ramos.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Wander Suero enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
51. Wander Suero.
Here's the catcher Wilson Ramos as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Here now is Trey Turner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And gone up into the second deck.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The first baseman, number 9, Eric Thames.
So now to the plate, Eric Thames. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Lined but speared on a hop.
Here's Howie Kendrick. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Howie Kendrick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. J.D. Davis the next at bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Robinson Cano.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here it comes. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. One 0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Outside and low. 3-0. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So stepping in, Jake Marisnick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Austin Voth will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 50, Austin Voth.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And this one's in the dirt. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the first base.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind it. In the count.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Voth, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Castro has it. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning.
The traditional 7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the inning now. So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Cabrera.
And he lays off there 1-0. Fouled away. Now the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. Rosario's got it. And that's the first out. So here's Starlin Castro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
We got time.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marisnick is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now. Victor Robles. He singled his last time up.
Victor Robles.
First pitch on its way.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. New inning set to get underway. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeff McNeil. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Your
Sean
attention,
Doolittle
please.
comes on now, and
Now
this move
pitching
looks
for
to
the
be
Mets.
all about playing the matchup
Number
here.
63.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any
Shaw.
doubt about that, Matt. They want the
Doolittle.
lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 4, Jed Lowry.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
One strike.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A little bit outside. 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Striding into the box, Michael Conforto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the pitch. Two out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Kurt Suzuki. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Suzuki.
Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Adam Eaton digging in next. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 1-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Has a look now to pitch. On the move is Eaton. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Runner breaks for third. And a step off. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Lowry applies the tag. He is out at second base. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The left fielder, number 22.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Here now is Juan Soto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Betances sets. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Ready once again, J.D. Davis. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Will Harris comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 36, Will Harris. Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Mets, number 2, Dominic Smith.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
1-2 to Dominic Smith. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Nimmo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. The Mets down to their final out now. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Washington rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Wander Suero is the winning pitcher of record. Noah Syndergaard pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.